Welcome to the channel and this new series where we're going to be playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Alpha 12. Now, I'm aware many people don't like long introductions, so if you want to get straight into the actual gameplay, feel free to follow the timestamp which I'm putting up now. If you decided to stay, welcome. In the first part of this introduction, I will talk a little bit about the Alpha 12 release, and then the second part will consist of going through the process of setting up the parameters for the actual playthrough. So let's just get down to it. Well, Empyrion dropped a little bit of a surprise on us by actually delivering the Alpha 12 update into the stable branch on the 15th of June as promised. I must admit, it came to me as a bit of a surprise. And for any of you who've been following my Alpha 12 experimental series, apologies for the abrupt end, but I do really want to get into playing a series on the final stable release. Now, I'm not going to go into any great depth relating to what's actually in the Alpha 12 update. I think Spange has done a very good video on the main features of the update, and I think I would certainly recommend going to his channel and watching it. If any of you want to actually read the details for yourself, there will be a link in the video description taking you to the release notes. So what I will do is just talk a little bit about the main features. Of course, the biggest feature of all that's introduced in here is the new galactic map. The galaxy has expanded considerably. There's lots of new planets to explore and asteroid belts. And I think that represents the move towards taking this game into the final stages towards actually coming out of early access and being fully released. The reason I'm saying that is that as part of introducing the new galaxy, Empyrion have now introduced a new faction called the Legacy, which is a pretty tough faction to fight. To me, the introduction of the Legacy is very much an endgame scenario, and the impression I get is that if any of you who really want to work towards the objective, going and finding the Legacy and destroying them would be that final objective for a campaign. Personally, when I play survival games, I just like to go off and do my own things, but hopefully in this playthrough we will find the Legacy and have a bit of an encounter. Now, the second part of this update is very much the introduction of some new factions as well, like the Krill, which again is just going to expand the scope of the game. Also, the new missions points towards the fact that Empyrion is now moving towards adding more lore, a bit more depth to the game, adding some mid-game features, which I think is really great. And I think that is about it. I mean, obviously, there's a whole list of other features. And just to throw in one final comment, is the addition of new resources. And I think that's an indication that Empyrion are thinking towards and strengthening the trading side of the game and maybe advanced manufacture, which is going to be an interesting feature when it comes out. I think that is about it. So let's just get down and start the game. We're going to go into single player. We're going to be playing survival, of course. Now, since Alpha 12 was delivered into the experimental branch, I've played the temperate planet. My current series, which is just finished, is I've started on the arid planet, and of course we had some fun on the playing on the swamp planet, dealing with the high temperatures and the radiation. But of course, one of the new features of Alpha 12 is we've now got this cold start, and this is the one that really interests me because it's very similar to the cold start that was actually in Project Eden. Not that I've actually played this. Now, I have had a comment from Robert Hammer who said that this start is pretty tough, that the temperatures drop very low at night, which is going to prove a challenge. I'm kind of thinking a little bit about the starting equipment, but probably the best way to do this is to go through it. So we're going to start with the escape pod, equipment basic, difficulty hard, a world on the far edge of the habitable zone, deep in the throes of a major ice age. Challenging start intended from experienced survivalists. No tutorial given, that's okay, but hopefully the missions will be available. Slow beginning, freezing, low food, resource poor, hard to navigate. See below for resources. Now, what Roger Hammer said is that I think he'd been playing on medium, and he said that was a fairly tough start. Gains most starter resources, some surface rocks and salvage hunt. No armor, be warned. I mean, playing with no armor is survivable, but I don't want to spend 20 parts of this series just trying to get the basics up and running, because we do have a big galaxy to explore. So I kind of want to make reasonable progress in the early part of the campaign so we can go mobile and start exploring planets, because as I've mentioned already, Alpha 13 will come out in probably about 6 months' time. So I need to get as much done in that time period. So new game, let's just go here, we'll call it Alpha 12 Ice. So we'll set that. 680819. Well, one seed's as good as another. Let's check the difficulty settings. So we'll go with medium. Player progression normal. Degradation speed is normal. Food consumption, oxygen and radiation normal. Yeah, I think I can be happy with that, because one thing I noticed with my arid start is the food goes down quite quickly, and if food's in short supply, again, I don't want to spend a lot of time running around here. Amount of ore deposits normal, number of deposits normal, auto miner depletion true, yes. I think what we will do for the fun of it is we'll just push this up to high. Just to make life interesting. Construction speed normal, blueprint repair speed normal, spawn limit false. Then of course we're going to be playing with check mass and volume and CPU enabled. I think that is about it. And of course our starting location is in Nephalia. I think that's how you pronounce it. Let's have a quick look through the planet. It says snow easy, which is a contradiction to hard. Gravity 0.6, temperature -45 to 12. Wow, that's going to be, I mean, that entire range is at risk if you weren't wearing a suit, because 12 is still in the danger where you show as cold. So starting without a suit would mean that you'd have to literally walk around with a heater, assuming that you've got a heater. If you haven't got a heater, you'll be dead. Radiation none, which is good. I had enough of radiation on the swamp start and its austerity, oxygen, so it's breathable. So yeah, I suppose yeah, you couldn't start with a suit if you couldn't breathe. Resources: iron, copper, silicon, promethium, and gold. We're going to need gold to get an EVA suit. I think that's about it. Let's just get going. Here we are. We are crashing to the ground on this planet. For anybody who's jumped forward with the timestamp, welcome. And hopefully the initial survival will not be too bad. Looks like we've got some water around here. I think we're going to head just for that wreckage now. There. Now our first priority is going to be trying to get some kind of base up and running, and so I really need to find the large wreckage. It's going to be fun. Okay, let's see what we've got in here. Got scanners, tent, some food. We got a pistol. Not planning on starting a war with anyone immediately. We've got certainly gonna need the portable heater because we've got a portable constructor. Actually, that's the wrong way around. Let's get some food here. Survival tool. Core, tent, scanner. Okay. Right. I think the first things first. Let's get that there. We've got a motorcycle kit. Let's just get that. Build a motorbike. So we've got a core. Let's check out what we can get from this. We've got some food and we've got some more medical stuff. It's going to be good. Just make sure we've definitely got a suit. Yes. A basic survival suit. Portable constructor is not unlocked, which is something I'm going to need to do that straight away. Miscellaneous. I can't do it. We actually need some XP. Wow. That's a bit antisocial. I think while we're building the bike, let's hack out. Whoops. I think we'll just hack off some stuff off of here. Now, of course, weight is going to be an issue. Let's just cut through here. Let's do this as quickly as possible. Thank you. Anything else we can do with a quick win here? I just want some steel plates to be going on with, although to be honest, the iron ore is probably going to be more useful. Let's see. Back up some here. Let's take off a few of these. This is more just in case I need to build something. Right, I think that's enough. Let's just go into here, pick up the bike, get that onto the toolbar. that. Let's have a little bit of scan round. Right, we got teleporter, we got wreckage in that direction. Let's have a look at the map. Wow. Now that I would guess is the damaged hover bike. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to work our way towards here. Let me just tag this. Well, you've only got a day before it gets too cold. So where's the tag? There you are, over there, 800 odd meters. Some trees here. Let's have a look around here. I really need some food. We'll just have a quick run around here. Keep an eye on the temperature, -6. I think the suit can house the I can't remember what the temperature range for it is. 5 comfort zone. Okay, we're gonna have to keep an eye on the temperature. Let's just start grabbing everything we can just to get the XP. I need some logs as well, or fiber. If we're going to build a base, we're going to need to do it quickly, and I don't think I want to mess about, so we're going to have to just don't want that. Resource drill. Silicon, we certainly need silicon. I'll grab everything we can. I'm not seeing any food here. I can see some herbal leaves there. That's good for XP. Here's something. Oh, great. Thank you, game. Okay. Just stand here. Warm up a little bit. While we're doing that, we'll just have a look around. Right, some corn dogs over there. Certainly want that. What's it? The intro said that the food is in short supply, so the question is, where were they? It's by those rocks, wasn't it? I'm sure they said it was by these rocks. And again, one rock looks the same as every other rock. Okay, there's some there. I'm gonna grab those. I need a tree as well. Okay, let's work this way. What we'll do is we'll hack down one of these trees. So just a heater out. Defense mode. I can get about 5 or 6 logs, I'll be happy. How many logs? We've got 3. Okay. We do another tree. Let's grab this. Mushrooms over there. That's good for XP, even though we can't eat them. Let's grab that. 1 degree. What was the direction we need to go in? In that direction. Most of the stuff's in that direction. Right, let's just. I think we'll get this one. I do. So we're just going to grab a tree here. Right, we've got 6 logs, that's great. Now, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go on foot in the direction of where the crashed hoverbike is, because where the crashed hoverbike is normally pretty close to where the, what we call it is, the large wreckage. That's what I'm looking for. That has to be the priority. Just going to grab this. Looks like there's a little bit of iron up over there. No, it's rock, and that's no good. So let's keep working our way. Right, there's a wreckage there. We might as well grab that. Let me see. Need to take the helmet off as well. Not that you consume oxygen now. The game's intelligent to know that the planet actually has oxygen, so it doesn't actually insist on you. Right, looks like there's some corn dogs there. little bit more. Whoops. Grab that. Okay, we're holding up at the moment temperature-wise. Let's go there. Going in that direction. Is that one of those to there? Ooh. Oh, I'm going to jetpack on. Wow. This is definitely a low-grav planet. That could be useful. In here, hopefully there'll be some nice loot in here. I'm not going to spend time. What is that? Actually, what's that there? That might be useful. Just wait. Isn't that? Sure, that's the loot box there, is it? Yeah. Oh, we'll take that. What we got here? Food. That is a great help. Let me just quite interested in whatever that is. Let's get rid of this. Wow. Okay, I've just got myself a lot of steel plates. Probably a lot more than I actually need, but I'm certainly not going to waste them. What is that? It says power storage, but can I actually get at it? And I mean, it'd be great if there's some power cells in it. Cannot pick up inventory full. Wow. Don't think that's going to. That's annoying. Well, we can always leave that and come back and double check it. Okay. Right, let me just. We should have been leveled up yet. But we got some available points, so let's unlock that. We need 3 ore. Okay, we have to come. Oh, hello, it's the slime. I'm not going to attack you just yet. I mean, generally, if you leave them alone, they will leave you alone. Yeah. What else have we got here? Go head that way and see what the resources are. Right, we've got some iron ore here. I certainly want that. So what I want is a second portable constructor. I cannot pick up inventory for. Yeah, let me just drop you down. Here we go. Way too many plates. That's the problem. Right, so I think what we may have to do is just leave you here in the middle of nowhere, assuming that I can make a second portable constructor. Yeah, I think we'll be okay. I think what we could probably do is just drop the mushrooms in here as well. We can't eat them. Yeah. Right, we've got resources in this direction. And we've got some more resources. What have we got in this direction? What have I got so far? I've got 12 silicon, 2 iron ore, we've got a pile of steel plates. Not enough by a long way, but okay, we've now reached level 3. Right, we found another wreckage over here. We still keep going in the direction of the marker. What's that over here? Oh, take that. Spuds. I'd be interested to see what those resources are. What's this? Okay, warm up time. Just rock, not interested. Just warm up a little bit. Stand here. Well, we're not warming up that quick, so we need to keep moving. Well, we found a copper deposit. What happened to the wreckage? I was walking towards. Is that it there? It says wreckage 198. Right, there's some. Really missed them. Need more silicon. I'm pretty sure I'm going to need more silicon. Right, it says there's copper down here and wreckage. Some silicon here. It's only going to take you. Just be sure. That. Right. 3. Hopefully, well, there shouldn't be any hostiles amongst this. Looks like there could be some more silicon over there. We're going to have to dig a little bit of copper. Because if we're going to set up a base, we're going to need the ability to make a small generator and the large constructor, or small constructor, not large constructor, sorry. Was in old-fashioned mode before they introduced I don't really want to spend time. Oh, that's there as well. Okay, we'll take a jar of whatever that is of the good stuff. What happened to that deposit? There it is. It's 85 meters. Certainly going to need some copper going. Right, 43 meters. Actually, not bad. Take the fiber. About 22 meters away. What we got there? That's just plain rock. Okay, I've lost the. Okay, it's just here. 21 meters away. Okay. The heater. Where's the portable constructor? Just get the constructor out. What I'm going to do now is shove that in there. And I'm just going to. Whoops, nope. Here we go. Enough for 3. Tap. Drill mode. Let's just get down. And what we'll do is we'll dig a little bit above to get some stone as well. A little bit of crushed stone. And if we can get 15 crushed stone, it means we'll be able to make some more silicon ingots. Food's getting a bit low as well, so I'll just eat out one of those. No point keeping it, better in than out. Let's get there. Put you there, and hopefully. Oh, we just need a little bit more. Okay, we'll just get that there. 1, 2, 4 copper. And I've got to have to be a little bit careful because I don't want to have to make another. What we call it? Portable constructor. We'll just get a little bit more. And this isn't that far away from where we're going to head in with the hover bike. I know I'm gambling a little bit here. Alright, got 8 crushed stone. Okay, just put the crushed stone in there. I'm going to make one of those. That in there, we can make 2 of those. I'm just going to see how we're going to do for weight. It's going to be a bit tight, but we'll be okay. So we got steel plates, we got some iron ore, so we're just gonna let that build. While we're doing that, we'll just have a look around to see if there's anything of value around here that's worth picking up. Mainly food. I think there's some corn dogs there. And some more over there as well. But on the temperature, isn't this fun? There. We'll just punch one of those. Got 1, 2, 3. I think that's going to be far more important just at the moment. Right. Take that. We'll try and take the stone with us, but if it's not too much, we're... Okay. Where we going? We're heading that way, aren't we? I mean, this is a calculated risk, because I am assuming that whatever this is the hover bike. It looks like the hover bike symbol. I mean, it could all go very badly wrong. Let's get going. I know I could jump on the motorbike and get there quick, but I'm just interested to see if I can pick up anything else. Oh, we've got a little bit. Yeah, we got space for 100 at the moment. So I think we can afford to do anything here. I think we'll just go and grab those herbal leaves again. I mean, it's all XP. It's quite an interesting start, actually. Let's grab you. Anything else? Oh, yes, we found the last wreckage. Thank you, game. I'm a lot happier now. It looks like my gamble was paid off. Although, to be honest, it's not much of a gamble. I mean, it's what you could say is insider knowledge is probably the polite way of saying it. Resources that way. I think we'll head for the wreckage. I mean, I don't know how cold it's going to get once it gets dark. What happened to? We'll go by and just to confirm that that is the hover bike. I'm guessing it is. Got resources a kilometre away. Got mushrooms around here. I don't want to pick them just at the moment. Anything that's close to here, I don't want to waste the resource. We've got some trees here. Okay, got some more corn. Heart protein is the correct name. I know I keep calling them corn dogs. It's a bit of a flashback to earlier versions. Right, we got some. We'll take the silicon. Okay. So this is going to be our home. So let's just wow. This is going to take a little bit of work to get up and running. Right, let's just deploy and heater out. Let's just have a look around. Got a bit of an open area here, which we could. Right, we're going to need to get these trusses. Right, let me just think. Let's get resources into here. Silicon. There. Got nothing else here. Right. What I want is carbon substrate. Why won't it make carbon substrate for me? Carbon substrate. I've got logs. Oh, stone dust. I'm pretty sure it's stone dust, isn't it? Yeah. We've got to do a bit of mining. What do you think again? Oh, we've got some rocks over here. Oh, no. Right, let's just grab some rocks. I know I could mine down, but I find rocks are a little bit faster. So I'm just going to grab the rocks, 19 crushed stone. There's some more here. Luckily there is some rocks around here. Keep an eye on the temperature. We're 23 degrees at the moment. I think that would be enough to get started. I mean, I will drill down if I need extra. Let's just get here. 74 and 2 carbon substrate. I think we're going to make about 30 of these, and I want an automatic door, and we're going to have to, have I got level high enough to, right, we've got the fuel tank we need to unlock and the small generator. Right, let's stand here. And what we're going to have to do now is try and find a way to seal this base up. I'm kind of thinking along this front wall here. So we'll get rid of you. Of course, we're going to need to make it airtight to keep it warm, so we're going to have to take out these, but these will, we can always recycle these cubes and that. I know the carbon substrate is not going to be much use if we get attacked. I mean, the drones will just blow through it really quickly, but I'm trying to be a little bit careful here. What we could do then is sheath it in steel and concrete afterwards. I just want to get somewhere I can stay warm is the priority at the moment. Right, we got that there. I need to take out these. I'm not going to put the core in straight away. Just take this out here. Of course, truss blocks aren't airtight. What is airtight and what isn't airtight can be a bit relative anyway. I'm not convinced I need to go over this way. Let me just see what we got here. We got destroyed blocks up here. Take you out. Again, I don't want to strip out too much to begin with. I think what we'll do is we'll solidify the floor first. Just take you out. Take you out. Okay, let's just. What have I got in the way of? Right, we got 30. Put that in there. Imagine how many we have. We're going to 5 at a time. Thank you, game. This. Right, let me just. Let's get you in. Come. Get you in there. Let me see. Put you there, there, and there. What have we got? Over here. Get these out. Right. Grab you. 25. We're going to need more of these, so let's just make some more. Make another 20. And that would give me advance warning if I'm running out of stone. Right, let me just. You in there. That makes that floor solid. You there. Apologies that this isn't particularly that interesting, but I just get the feel I need to get this done. Actually, I haven't checked in here, have I? It's true. Turn the light on. see what we're doing. We got beer, coolant, info needed, metal scraps, and nutrient. Oh, that's not particularly that helpful, is it? And how are we doing for steel blocks? We've got quite a few steel blocks, so we could actually make some steel. 10 plates. Make 10 steel blocks. 19 of those. Actually, where should I put the core? We'll put the core in now. Core. Can we drop the core in there? Yeah, I think we can drop the core in there. Right. Let's get rid of that block there. I think we can create like an inner wall here. I mean, we're not going to have a lot of space, so life's going to be a bit cramped. We need to close off this area. I mean, we've got a little bit of glazing here, but I'm not sure, convinced that that's going to be worth the effort. We'll get rid of these damaged blocks here. Take those out, take that out, get rid of these truss blocks here. And here. Okay, we're getting cold. Getting closer. Right, let's just work fairly logically now. That's a thin there, so that's going to have to come out. I don't know. Let's have a quick check. Debug, show airtight blocks. Okay. So you're airtight, you're airtight, you're airtight. Anything that's not up here, so you're not airtight. Okay. Take you out. I know it's gonna look pretty ugly, but I'll get rid of these. A waste of time. So that's it there. We got some pretty solid thin blocks there, and I'm just going to put you there. Of course, the game doesn't update when you put in blocks like that, but it means that we now I've taken those out. I should be able to take these trusses out here. I'm just going to come out here. Take you out. You. You N, oops, no, not M, N. Turn them off. I think we'll use steel blocks for the foundation on this side. And we'll just drop you there, you there, you there. We'll just seal in this section here. I'll just pick up a couple more. What you can do is just get in. You can go in. Yeah, I think you can go there. You can go there. You can go there. Alright, we need to get rid of you. I think we'll probably have the entrance here, so I put you there, there, need a fuel tank and a small generator now. That's the CV tank 1. And of course, what we're also going to need to do is make some biofuel. But I think doing this is more important. Let's put the bike away. We don't need it. It's giving me a little bit more space. Okay, we'll put the door in. Got a door. Apologies that we're building this in the dark, but I don't think I've really got much choice on this. You could put that in there. I think we'll get rid of these. Take these out. They're just going to obstruct. Take these out. And seal in this corner here. Just take out this here. And this here. I think we'll be okay. Get you there, 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 there. This is broken, so we'll take you out. One of you are airtight. Well, we can soon find out. Let's get rid of you up the top here. You're definitely not going to be airtight. Actually, we can take this truss off the top here. Back to here, show airtight. Right, so what it's implying is that all this area here is airtight. We've got a great big hole in the roof here. But that's the way it goes. 7 blocks. Right, so let's just keep filling in the gaps here. And you can come there. You can come there. You can come there. So I know it's going to look very ugly, but this is all about survival at the moment. We'll worry about the generators in a little while. What have we got here? We've still got quite a lot, so we're just going to knock out some more. About another 40 of those. And then what I need is some biofuel. Hopefully if I haven't got enough logs, I'll just go and chop some trees down. You in there, 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 you in there. Have a look. Hopefully, well, we got trusses there. I can't. We're gonna have to take these trusses off. Whoops. Let's get rid of you. We'll start with these here. They're on top of the wall, but I'd like to have at least something that's solid that I can kind of get my head around. If we take out these, and these. And put in one there. The other advantage we're doing this is that if we need to put a turret or something on the roof, it'll be okay. Right, we got this. You're not airtight, so get rid of you. So we got blocks here, blocks there. It says you're not. Careful. Oh dear. Put some more stacks up there. Another 6. Right, what we'll do is we'll put you there, and you there, you there, you there. Right, that was I think we'll get rid of that block there. It's kind of just being a little bit annoying. And we'll get rid of the truss below it as well. Oops. I've taken something out I didn't mean to do, but never mind. Why can't I hit you? What's up with you? Why are you immune? This container. Okay. Remove airtight blocks so I can see what I'm doing. Let's have a quick look in, see what's up with that corner there. Okay. You out. Oops. Okay. Well, I had to do it sooner or later. What we'll probably do is just put in this corner. Yeah. You're going. How's the temperature? 3 degrees at the moment. Still not brilliantly warm, but okay. And you go there. Now the problem's going to be is what am I going to do down this end? Oops. Let's see what we can do down here. Right, we've got not totally happy with these. Actually, let's have a quick look. They're airtight blocks. Well, it says they're airtight, so we'll accept that. Oops, go away. So it says you're airtight, you're airtight, you're airtight, you're airtight. The glass here is definitely not airtight because it's angled, so get rid of you. Let's take off both these pieces of corner glass here. I'm not totally happy that we got a gap there. I can even fly through, so that's a waste of time. I need to take you off. Get rid of you. What about you? And I think we'll get rid of you as well. And what about you? Little steel block there. But be careful with the core. I can't afford to destroy the core. I can't repair it. Eight. Work on this corner. Yes, put you in there. In there. That didn't sound encouraging. Okay, let's just come here, airtight. Now, according to this, the whole base is airtight, but the real test is going to be when we power it up. There could be like angled leaks through, but we'll just have to see. Take off that off. And it's just okay. Can we get both? Right. See, I'm not convinced these are airtight, to be honest. Let's take this out. There's a truss block behind it. And we'll do the same with you. There's a truss block there as well. Just drop a block in there. Truss block there. I'm never 100% certain that if you've got something on the 90-degree angle, whether it's actually truly airtight. Oh, who the heck are you? Okay. It's not exactly the weapon. I don't really want to spend my pistol ammunition on killing this idiot. Perhaps I'd reload as well. I only got 60 rounds. Now I think we're, as long as he stays on the perimeter fence. Hey. I think he's struggling with the block, so now I'm too cold, but I've got to kill this Yozo first. Definitely going to need a shotgun. That's going to be my next priority. Yeah, can't die. That's it. Let's see what we've got. Oh, we'll take that. We don't have a fridge though, but never mind. Okay. Not exactly sure what that was, but okay. Let's just put the. I think we can put the generator against this back wall. A fuel tank above it, and just get a little bit of food, some biofuel. Drop the biofuel in. Devices, fuel. Right. Still minus 15, so there's something in here that's not totally 100% airtight. This is minus 6, minus 5. It should be warmer than this. I mean, the floor's solid, the walls are solid. I mean, we could go and stand next to the generator and warm up a little bit, but then we've got to deal with the radiation. I don't know. The room is warming up a bit. Maybe it takes a little while for the base to warm up. So it looks like we've got an airtight base. That's good. That's exactly what I wanted to accomplish in this part. Yeah, we've got 22 degrees. We're airtight, right? So we can now start thinking about other things, but I'm aware of the time, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. We've made our initial start. We've got an airtight base. Probably going to tell us we're going to get instantly attacked. What's the next drone base? Direct. No one seems to be ready to attack us, so we'll be okay. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.